Alright guys, take out your notebook, get out your pens, your pencils. Let's take some notes today in this video, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about top 5 signs you're broke but just don't know it yet. Alright, I'm going to waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, this article was by Caitlin Moorhead. Shout out to Caitlin Moorhead, Yahoo Finance. This was at 8 a.m. Alright, so everyone loves ending each financial conversation about how to invest or what to purchase with in this economy. Sadly though, this economic woes can lead to being broke. So if your hand hurts from squeezing every last drop of toothpaste from the tube, having a meeting with a financial advisor may be a good idea sooner rather than later. That is true. Man, it's nothing worse than you gotta get some new toothpaste. Like, I know exactly what she's talking about. But anyways, alright. It says find out I am an economist here. Oh, that's another article. Sorry about that. Here are top 5 signs your pockets are running on empty and you may be broke but just haven't realized it yet. Alright, number 5. Your paycheck only gives you enough to pay half cash, half credit at checkout. If you have to figure out how many payment options you can use to cover the groceries in your cart, you may be broke. Living paycheck to paycheck is brutal and seems to spark a chain of reaction of spending versus earning. Oh my God. Okay, let me stop. I'm going to save all my thoughts at the end. Alright, so yes, you get your paycheck on your bank account fills up with money, but the only problem is that you spend all that money without saving or investing. Even worse, you may hit a dire strait and have to rely on credit card or your credit to cover some bills just as your next paycheck comes in and the cycle begins all over again. Alright. Number 4, you lose your bank card and aren't worried. If the amount in your bank account comforts you by making you feel safe from identity theft, you may be a little bit flush when it in cash than you think. Casually, when funds are this low, your debt is also high. Between outstanding loan payments, credit card balances, and car payments, you can find yourself owing more than you bring in regularly. If you lose your car in the woods and it doesn't have any money on it, does it make a sound? The answer is most likely yes, in the form of exasperated sigh. Maybe whoever finds it will put money into your account, as that would appear to be the only option. Man, number 4 is definitely true. You wonder if rich people went to a different school. When you doom scroll through social media or take a look at all sides of hustles your neighbors are doing, it can start to feel like everyone has a better handle on how to get rich. If you have been wondering if you have missed a class or two when it comes to financial literacy and when it takes to move the lower upper class, it may be time to address your brokenness and assessness of your financial situation. Sure, education is often considered a key factor in social and upper economic mobility, but pulling and reverse on your investment strategy can also help shake things up. Sometimes just assessing where you are can help you put the right foot forward and achieve more of your financial goals. Number 2, your fridge lacks snacks, even government cheese. In the ideal world, the government helps the citizens make sure that they have food and shelter, though it is not crazy notion can be put to the test, but some current politics taxpayers should be able to count on some help from time to time, as there is no predicting where the economy will be next year, month, or even week. If you are finding your pantry or fridge severely lacking lately, it may be time to seek assistance. Programs such as SNAP, aka food stamps, that exist on local, state, and federal levels are designed for you to get financial assistance from the government. This could be in the form of subsidized income with a benefit check, or to cover your basic needs via an EBT card. And rule number 1, you have to save up in order to open a savings account. And now, the number 1 sign you are broke but just don't know it yet is if you're thinking about opening a high yield savings account, but then have the thought, oh, what do I put in it? Unfortunately, not being able to save is more better than a metaphor or sad commentary on today's economic status. If your financial plan includes a GoFundMe to kickstart a savings account, you may be a little more broke than you hope. When you are earning a limited income, all your money goes to the basics: food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. This means that you have nothing left over to put in a savings account to accrue interest or invest in an opportunity to grow your money. Even worse, if there is an emergency, you have no financial safety net. If any of this speaks to you, it's time to accept it and turn things around. Start with a small step today. Oh my God. Now let's go back to number 5. And before I read number 5, let me begin by saying everything in this article made me realize that I had my moment not too long ago, and I had invested all my money, never saw my return yet. And I was talking to my father about this, man. It's just like, you gotta have money for a rainy day. You gotta have a goal, a plan to know where you're going to be at with this whole financial life that we are living in. You got to be smart with your money. You got to check your bank account. You got to check your credit card account. You got to pay your credit cards on time. Those certain things can, help. When they give cash back, we learned in the video yesterday, last video that I made from this video is how to get away from $10,000 debt, credit debt, excuse me. So it's like, if you use the bonus money, that will help bring and add more to your interest rate, and in 16 months, or there was 16 months. So it's 12 months in a year, and then you add 4 months to that. $7,000 if you're doing it the right way, and you're spending $500 on extra so you can earn interest rate on this and interest. Like, you gotta have the money to do it, but that's the whole point. Like, nobody's really out here talking, and nobody's really making it fun or making it interesting to talk about financial literacy. And it's sad, man. It's really sad to see that we all are struggling, have been struggling, because we just haven't been financially smart. So if we did get money, we would definitely not know how to invest. We definitely wouldn't know how to save our money. There's nobody talking about money orders. There's nobody talking about safety, security deposit boxes. It's just so many things that you can do. And at the end of the day, I just love the fact that this is something that it needs to be discussed about. You know what I mean? So when I get paid from a regular job where I'm at right now, half of that money is going towards bills. The other half of that money needs to be getting saved. But the other half of the money that I make from my job is to my credit card bills. So I knew I had a problem. Then you gotta go turn around and pay for groceries. Gotta pay for gas. All right. And your kids need food. They need clothes. They need shoes. They need things. Birthdays. Every year, some holiday comes up out of nowhere. Mother's Day, Father's Day, just all types of holidays to get you to spend money when you don't necessarily need to spend money. You don't necessarily need to travel. You don't necessarily need to do exactly what everybody else is doing, because those people that are flexing on Instagram, showing their lifestyle, those are the guys that have money. Those are the women that have money, and they've been making money off social media, and that's their job. Their job is to post. So it's like, it's a balance. You gotta find a balance in all this, guys. You know what I'm saying? You gotta save some money. If 600 is coming out and it's going straight to bills, and you got 400 left, you made $1,000 at your job. 600 of that is coming out. 400 of that is not going to be. So you got to save at least 200 to 300 per check. You know, depending if you're real smart with your money. And then some people be like, well, I know how to save money, but they don't know how to invest. They don't know how to invest into themselves. They don't know how to invest into something that's going to help benefit them, not need a job. That's why I do what I do, because everybody that I see that does YouTube, they don't have to work a job. They are financially free. I think that's what we're all fighting for. We're all fighting to be financially free. We're all fighting. This is a real fight. I'm not just sitting here telling you guys this just to waste your time. Like, any of my videos that I've been talking about in financial literacy is nothing is going to waste your time. You just gotta know that if you're going out to eat, then you go buy you some coffee later on, then you go buy some jewelry from K Jewelers, and you spent your $200 that you could have saved, and then the rest of your bills are being paid, and then you got your credit card bills. Some of us, like, it's just, you're not saving any money and you're not investing any money. So that's why I don't go anywhere. And if I do go somewhere, I'm gonna monetize myself. I'm gonna record it, put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? One stream of income is not going to work in 2025 going up here on out. That's why everybody broke, because we have one stream of income. Nobody learn how to make beats. Invest your money into a PC. Invest your money into knowing what to do before you get into YouTube and try this stuff. And then, you know, it's just certain things that you gotta do and know. All right. If you're losing your bank card, trust me, you need to cut it off temporarily, get a new one, and keep up with your stuff. One of the rich people went to a different school. It's like like it says, when you doom scroll through social media or take a look at all the side hustles your neighbors are doing, it can start to feel like everyone has a better handle on how to get rich. That is so true. You got some people that scroll all day, then you got some people that post all day. Which one would you rather be? Would you rather be the customer, or would you rather be the hustler? The hustler is the one that's making the money. The customers is the ones that's coming back and keep buying all this stuff that they don't need. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't have a hustle. We gotta have a hustle, guys. Every last one of my audience members, you got to have a hustle. You gotta be cooking food. We are all here with a purpose that God blessed us with. Even people that's paralyzed, even people that can't see, can't hear. We are all here for a reason. We're all blessed to be here on this earth. And we have to figure out our hustles. We got to figure out what's going to make us better. If I would have took a nap right now, I wouldn't have made this video. And then I would have woke up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, trying to post this video for the next day. It's like I don't even have time to go to sleep, because when I do go to sleep, I don't have nothing else left to do, because I did my hustles. I made my money from my job. I go to my YouTube. I go to my Facebook. All three of those are paying me to post content. So it's like I have a job. I'm working all day. Then I'm learning how to make beats. I'm learning how to do this, learning how to do that. Got my own detailing company. Just bought my transit van. Invested my money. Spent my money. I ain't gonna say I spent my money. I invested my money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have different trick of the trades. I just started making beats now, so it's like I'm creating just different aliases of just covering up how much I need. We all like, it's not hard to make $1 million. I know it's not, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. If I sit and go to sleep every day after I go to work, I won't be able to have time to do my YouTube. I won't be able to have time with my kids. I won't even have the ability to tell you guys this type of message. You know what I'm saying? Read you guys these articles. It's not about benefiting me. It's about benefiting us. I'm learning this and y'all learning this. All right. Your fridge last snacks, even government cheese. You know, not applying for food stamps is a problem. You know, you gotta just stay on a self-preservation just mindset. You gotta just try to your best to get to a point where you know you got the food. I finally got food in the refrigerator. I got gas in my tank. I got all the bills paid. I take out money each week. So when I get paid, I don't really get paid. I gotta pay my bills. I gotta pay for gas. I gotta pay for food. So you gotta save your money. And you got, you know, take out something. I'm not telling y'all how to live y'all life, but the ones that's watching my videos, be smart about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be dumbfounded. Don't be scrolling all day. It's really not gonna help you grow as a person, because you're gonna be watching everybody else shine, and then when it's time for you to show yourself on camera, you have nothing to show for. You didn't educate yourself, and then you make excuses as soon as the opportunity presents itself. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I'm too this. Oh, I'm too that. It's like, nah, man, get up, go get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't have nothing in the refrigerator. And, you know, save up in order to open a savings account. I have homies. I hate to even call them out, but like, if you spend your time doing a recreational drug that will give you the ability to not think about things, but in the deep side of things, you're escaping, or you're saying that you're escaping your problems. You're really not escaping your problems. You could have had money to buy those Air Forces, buy the new Reeboks, buy the new Adidas. You got some money that could be going to the gym. You could be working out. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you could be doing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging my homies, but I'm just saying this goes to everybody, because I was in the same boat. I was doing recreationals, and I wasn't thinking about my next move. I wasn't thinking about investments. Now I'm like, okay, if I have $10,000, I'm not going to spend all of it. I'm going to spend $3,000 or however much it costs to get a t-shirt printing machine. After I get that, save my money up a little bit more, get a t-shirt printing machine, start making t-shirts. So you have to be a hustler, guys. You have to be a hustler. You can't just sit here and just watch the day go by and then wonder why you broke and you don't have no money. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop spending on self-pleasuring, concerts, makeup, like monetize your life. You gotta want it first, then you gotta put in the work, and everything else comes with it. You know what I'm saying? The hate, the love, all of that. So think about what we talked about in this article, the 5 things that keep you broke and you don't even know it. I just gave y'all examples, life stories, what I go through, what I see from my homies, what I see. And then lastly, the people you are around. The people you are around lets you know how or what you're going to be. You're going to be somebody that's talking about investments, or you're going to be the broke people that's talking about other broke people. Broke people don't have nothing else to talk about but other people. People that are getting financially wealthy and rich, they talk about how they're going to invest their money. And I just sat there and just explained y'all about t-shirt printing machine, making beats. Cutting hair is a new thing for me. I cut my own hair. I didn't even cut my hair. I could have made it look better than this, but I don't really have time right now. I gotta put up the work. I gotta go work. You know what I'm saying? I get home. You gotta work on your mental. You gotta work on your spirit. You gotta spend time with yourself. Put the phone down, cause I fault myself too. I definitely do. I fault myself. Sometimes I watch a lot of YouTubers, and then an hour will go by and be like, well, how much time did you spend working on yourself? You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things we all have to work on, but don't sit here and make excuses. I could have went to sleep, but I didn't. I know I really got to put this work in. There's no more go to sleep, take a nap. I'm going to go to sleep later on tonight. But putting in the work is necessary. And lastly, some videos, I may not even read the entire article. I'm getting to the point where I have so much knowledge in my head that I know I'm intelligent. I know that I can give you guys the game, the knowledge that I know, you know what I'm saying, on how you could be successful on YouTube. Success may not be saying me having 1 million views. That's the success, is being consistent. That's the hard part. Everybody starts off on this YouTube or whatever they're doing, and they're not as consistent, and they don't see the return. I didn't see my return. I didn't put in the work. I didn't see 3,000 views, 4,000, 5,000. I didn't got a check from YouTube, and that became another source of income for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you hate me all you want. Oh, you don't get a lot of views and all that. Bro, I get paid on YouTube. I get paid on Facebook. I get paid on TikTok. I'm just not on TikTok. I gotta step that up too. So it's like, you gotta have different hustles, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to smash y'all brain or nothing like that, trying to fault y'all, blame y'all, play the blame game. It's just open your eyes, wake up, stop hanging around all the guys that's not following you back and liking your videos and liking your pictures, and they shaking your hand every day. They need a ride here. They're using you. They're pimping you. They don't look at it as if they need you, but you don't need them. And that's where a lot of people are at. So you got to cut people back, focus on you, build you a brand, build you some hustles, cut grass, cut the yard, cut your hair, cut your son hair, cut your nephew hair. You know what I'm saying? For my ladies out there, do hair. There's a lot of women that are clean houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about folding clothes. They paying people to fold their clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the time to do it. Because they got to run a brand and a business. So think about what I just said. Take heed of what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not trying to be belligerent or belittle nobody. I'm just trying to tell y'all that there are ways to have different hustles. So don't just sit and watch your phone all day. It's okay to get knowledge and information, but yo, if you are just sitting on your phone all day, scrolling up and down, and you know, you just letting the algorithm pick out videos that you can watch next on YouTube, it's not benefiting you. You just benefiting the person that put out the video. All that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay blessed by the best. And just remember, y'all, think of different hustles. Think of things that you love to do. Think of things that you can accomplish if you just put your mind to it. If you want to be a camera guy, save up, go to Best Buy, buy you a cheap camera first, build it up, put it on your PC, put it on your computer, put it on your tablet, learn how to do different hustles. I know a guy right now, all he do is take pictures, and he's probably making profitable money. If he learns how to cut hair and detail cars or edit videos, like, he can expand his business. You know what I'm saying? So smarten up. I see y'all in the next video. We out.